perfect knowledge of all the materials you are using. And I suggest that please take proper classes.
Hello everyone, I'm Jitendra Singh. I welcome you to Read My Story, where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and more. Today I have with me Miss Preeti Sharma. She has done BCom from DU and MBA through distance learning from IMT. She worked as an accountant for 3 years in corporate sector and also has an experience of 6 years in teaching. Her journey as a home baker started after a tragedy happened to her. She lost her daughter when she was 7 months pregnant. Due to that, she went into depression for a few months and was almost like lost for and cut off. But her family and husband always stood up by her side and helped her to gain back into life and confidence also. So then she decided to do something that she always has been passionate about, which is cooking. She did her diploma in culinary arts from City and Guilds and got an internship with Taj City Centre. So she works as a home baker and specializes in designer cake for all occasions. She also makes healthy cakes, cookies, and laddoos. The name of her brand is Rosette Delight, and her goal is to make it big in baking business and establish her brand into a renowned name in the industry. Her vision is to take her brand to newer heights in years to come. So today she will be discussing with us about her life journey. So let us hear from her. Welcome, Preeti. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dayaji. First of all, I would like to say thank to you for giving me this platform where I discuss my story. Hello, everyone. My name is Preeti Sharma. I was born and brought up in Delhi, and I'm a home baker right now. And my journey started from a tragedy, and now making cakes and all the things, designing, customization. We work on customization and designing basically, and we deals also in hampers for all occasions. I'm a
Right.
commerce graduate.
Carry on.
I'm a commerce graduate which turned into a home baker. That was the two different things. I'm working on it right now and I'm learning. And it's my startup. I started it in 2019 and it's been 2 years. We are providing cakes and all the things, all desserts to our customers.
That's really wonderful. So, if I talk about your journey, like how did your past life has affected the person who you are in your life and what you always wanted to be?
Actually, I'm a normal working woman. I worked in corporate sector also, and having a 6 year experience in teaching also.
Okay.
I'm living a normal life, but in 2019 I faced a tragedy, and after that I was in depression for a few months, and I was lost. I didn't want to do anything in my life. Sometimes I even think of suicide and all those things.
Okay.
But my husband was very supportive to me, and he was there for me always. And he's the one who take me out from that. And he always know that I'm very passionate about cooking. When children learn after 10th or 12th exam, they learn badminton or this, and I was joining the cooking classes.
Right.
So Indian cooking is also my forte, but due to some reason I didn't work as a chef, and
Right.
so I started home baking.
Right. Just give me a second. That's great to hear. If I talk about things you are passionate about in your life, so what are those things?
Basically, first of all, cooking. I love cooking. When I was in tension or something, that I start cooking and eating. I'm a big foodie. I love to eat foods from various states, various cities, and I'm a big foodie. So that's why I want to in this profession, and I always try to something new. I don't want to eat again and again the same thing. I always try to something new things and by the variation.
Okay.
And yeah, I love traveling also. I travel because I want to eat the food from every state.
Great. So that's really wonderful. And who in India does not like to eat food? I think we Indians are born foodies now. So moving on to the next one. If I ask you how you started your career and how the transition happened, from job to business, and how your business you started, what all things you have done so far?
Actually, I'm a graduate. I'm a commerce graduate, and I did my MBA from IMT Ghaziabad distance learning.
Okay.
After that, I worked in 3 corporate sector, in an export import company in Patparganj, in Krishnanagar, and I also worked in Sony. Sony headquarters Saita Vihar in finance department. And I have to quit, as all women have to do after their marriage. They have to quit their job because of family sake. And but I always want to work. Actually, I always want to independent. My family is very supportive. My in-laws are supportive, but I always want to earn by myself. So I did start teaching for 6 years. I teach, and my thing is, in 2018 I conceived my second baby. Right now I'm having a boy, 9-year-old boy, and I conceived my second baby. And in 5th Jan 2019, I faced, what can I say? It was a tragedy that she doesn't have a heartbeat, and doctor says to me procedure. And after that, I was totally broke down because I always want a girl for me.
Right.
So the thing was
that was your second child?
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, I was totally broke down. But actually I'm having a son also. So I have to मुझे दोबारा से वो चीज करनी पड़ी because I have to live for him. So family is always there for me. So I started the things again. मैंने दोबारा से वही अपनी जिंदगी स्टार्ट करने के लिए सोचा. But my husband को even the doctor says that to my husband that please take care of her. She must be commit suicide. So my husband was is in tension. So he think कि अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं. So he always know that cooking is the only thing which give me relaxation. So we will discuss, and he said that you did something in cooking. So now this is the second journey of mine in which I started my home baking journey. Wow. I did diploma from Culinary Arts education that is situated in Barakamba, which is affiliated by City and Guilds, London. Okay. And my HOD was very nice. He's having so much faith in me that he gave me the opportunity to work as an intern in Taj City Centre, because he always said that you are a very hardworking woman. Because I left my home at 7:30, and after that मैं अपने बेटे को स्कूल भेजती थी, उसके बाद मैं अपनी क्लासेस लेती थी. After that मैं वापस आती थी and all do the household chores. Right. And for Gurgaon, I am living in Delhi. For Gurgaon, it takes 2 hours by metro.
Correct. So like you were traveling from your home to Gurgaon for your internship.
Yeah, daily up and down.
How was the experience there?
The experience was amazing. In hotels, the staff was very cooperative. They all helped me. Starting में, as you all know, internship थोड़ा सा interns को परेशान करा जाता है. Right. It's a thing. You don't believe. मैंने one day में 17 kg icing sugar. If you know icing sugar, it is thin, much thinner than the regular sugar. But we have to उसको भी हम लोगों को ना एक बार छानना पड़ता है, सीव करना पड़ता है because of making something. So I did 17 kg icing sugar. मैंने एक दिन में सीव किया. And my chef come and said that, and they checked. हाथ में दर्द तो नहीं हो रहा, हाथ में दर्द तो नहीं. But I was not like that. ठीक है, मुझे करना है. Right. So the experience was amazing. I learned many things from them, and there was many ladies who come for there. And chef life is always, people say that chef life is very difficult. हमें 16 घंटे 17 घंटे की शिफ्ट हम लोगों को करनी पड़ती थी. Right. Non-stop खड़े रहना, pressure है. Correct. And that kind of pressure, like serving customer with the best of their abilities, like best of the best food, that again is really challenging. So there is a very like minuscule scope for mistake. Yes. Because हमारी mistake जो है हम ही पे भारी पड़ती है. Because देखिए, हम अगर being a customer हम लोग बात करें तो अगर हम भी कहीं जाते हैं खाने के लिए, तो we would never expect कि भाई हमारे साथ ऐसा हमें ट्रीटमेंट मिले या ऐसा हमें खाना मिले. We always expect good. So that's the thing कि हमें भी उतना देना पड़ता था. But the thing is that I done my whole internship in bakery. मतलब मैंने पूरा बेकरी में ही किया स्पेशलाइजेशन वहाँ पे ताज में. And the staff was very good. The chefs were very good. Even the sous chef of mine is younger than me, but she is very cooperative. She teach me many skills, many things, and I learned a lot from them. Wonderful. And how you got into your own business, like homemade business? Actually, after doing the internship, I realized that I didn't work as a chef because it's very difficult job. Seriously. Right. It मतलब to stand 16 or 11 to 16 hours regular basis पे stand up रहना, खड़े रहना. Even they didn't have any sitting arrangement. If you want to sit, you have to sit on your legs only. That's it. आप अपने ऐसे बैठ जाइए. That's it. There is nothing to sit. और उसके बाद I realized as I am a mother of a son, तो उसकी भी देखभाल करनी है. So सब चीजें देख के मुझे लगा that I start my home business because baking एक ऐसी चीज है जो हम घर से कर सकते हैं. Right. So I go for that. So how long it's been now? It's been 2 years. years.
Okay, so you started in COVID.
Yeah.
Great. So moving on to the next one, if I talk about your vision, mission, and goal in life, so what do you think that is?
Right now, my vision is to make my brand. My brand name is Rosette Delight, and my vision is to take it to a newer height in the coming years. And I want to expand my team, my work. Actually, we are searching about the people demands and how they think. Because after doing, we also did customization hampers. But
Okay.
at the time, I realized that during Diwali on Rakhi, people doesn't want to eat brownie and all the things. They want to
Correct.
eat traditional sweets.
Right.
So we are working on that. My team is working on that. My team is not big. We are 3 only. So we are experimenting new dishes. Now on last year Rakhi we launched laddoos, dry fruit laddoos. They are
Okay.
sugar free and all that. So now we are come in the baking, healthy baking basically.
Right. So you are like kind of experimenting with seasonal sweets as well.
Yeah.
Great.
This Diwali we are offering a wide range of sweets also.
Wonderful. So, if I talk about the journey so far, so what are the most important life lessons you have learned from your personal as well as professional journey?
The lesson I learned is that it's never late to start anything. I think that when I start baking, I was 32, and I
Okay.
never assumed that I did this kind of work, this kind of hard work basically I said this, at this age, because baking is not easy. People think that आपने बैटर को लाया and start और जब oven में रखा है हो गया. It's not like that.
Correct.
It's not easy. आप कभी मेरे when we work on customization cake, you come to our home, the whole room is like क्या मैं बोलूँ बस वो ऐसा हो
Messy.
जाता है messy. उसके बाद team was everybody is looking at कि कौन अब इसे wind up करेगा, because we work on a very little details like on a customization cake ना हम लोगों को because demand customer की ऐसी होती है ना, यहाँ इस पे फ्लावर होना चाहिए, इस पे यहाँ पे हार्ट होना चाहिए, यहाँ पे ऐसा, तो we work on that and वो बहुत easy नहीं है हम लोगों के लिए.
Right.
But हाँ ठीक है, because I am always passionate, so it's give me a relax. मैं रात को 2 बजे तक भी काम करती हूँ.
Correct.
And again, I wake up early or start doing. So life lesson was that never say no to hard work, and it's never late to start anything, and always have a fighting spirit, because if you don't have a spirit, now you never start anything.
Correct, because you have to fight past yourself, because you have to be dedicated towards your work. So that kind of a passion you need to build in. For that, you really need to put up hard efforts, like huge, great effort. Then you have to struggle with creating a platform where you can start working. Then another struggle is like getting a customer.
Yeah.
And serving
because the competition is very high. After COVID,
Correct.
there are so many home bakers.
Correct.
You have to prove that how you are different from others.
True.
So, yeah.
Right. So that is really wonderful that you are working on your own business and making out to be a best possible ways to serve your customer. So that is really wonderful. So now, since you are in home baking business, I'd like to know more onto it further. Like if somebody looking for starting a small business from home, how lucrative is home baking business?
The home baking business is a very maybe is easy and maybe sometimes it's tough. It depends on you, it depends on the customer you get, it depends on the requirement of the customer. Sometimes हमारे पास ऐसे customer आते हैं, do whatever you want to do. We just want to taste your cake. और sometimes we get a customer like that, इधर से first 1 inch ये थोड़ा सा ऐसा हो गया, ये 1 inch थोड़ा सा ऐसे हो गया. So देखिए सब तरीके के people हैं, सब तरीके के client हैं. You have to deal all situation in home baking. But yeah, it's an easy process if you want to learn. And मैं ये बोलूँगी कि home baking देखिए easy तो है, लेकिन ये है कि side by side आप कभी customer को आप देने से पहले आप fully satisfied आप होने चाहिए that जो आप serve कर रहे हैं it is good to serve someone, because हमें अपने लिए बनाना होता है. तो कभी देखिए हम भी इंडियन कुकिंग बनाते हैं, हम खाना बनाते हैं, कभी नमक तेज भी हो गया, ठीक है एडजस्ट करती है, ठीक है, बट कस्टमर नेवर एडजस्ट, और करना भी नहीं चाहिए बिकॉज उन्होंने पे किया है. तो पे करने के बाद हर इंसान चाहता है कि नहीं हमें जो मिल रहा है वो बेस्ट मिले. सो या इजी होम बेकिंग कर सकते हैं आप लोग. उसके लिए मैं ये बोलूंगी दैट प्राइवेट क्लासेस मैंने देखा है बहुत ड्यूरिंग कोविड एक्चुअली पीपल स्टार्ट टेकिंग, उन्होंने वीडियोस देखी यूट्यूब ऑनलाइन क्लासेस एंड यूट्यूब देखी उन्होंने वीडियो पे एंड दे स्टार्ट मेक. बट मैं ये बोलूंगी दैट कर सकते हैं ठीक है, बट आफ्टर 6 months और 7 months यू फील स्टक बिकॉज यू डोंट नो द बेसिक नॉलेज. एंड बेसिक नॉलेज है दैट देखिए बेकिंग इज अ बेसिकली इज अ केमिकल साइंस, क्योंकि लिविंग एजेंट जो है वो कैसे रिएक्ट करते हैं, इफ यू डोंट नो देन हाउ डू यू डू द एक्सपेरिमेंट, बिकॉज हमारे जो कस्टमर है ना, हम 7-8 फ्लेवर्स देते हैं, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम दे स्टार्ट सेइंग कि कुछ नया फ्लेवर लॉन्च करिए, पीपल गेट बोर्ड एंड इफ यू नॉट प्रोवाइड देम देयर नीड्स, तो इतने ऑप्शन है कि वो कहीं और स्विच कर जाएंगे.
Correct. So if I talk about like making money from this business, like home business is kind of you get leads, you create your product, you sell it. So how lucrative it is in terms of revenues or profit?
देखिए, it's a profit making business, but again I said that it can depend upon the clientage you have, in which area you are doing these things, because there is a lot of difference between the area and the lead. Like the customers are not so much they doesn't want expensive things, but when you give a chance, they spend more, but they always want the perfection in your
exclusivity.
They want the luxury items.
Right.
They are the people who want to spend less. So depend upon the clientage, where are you working. या इसमें मैं बोलूँगी प्रॉफिट अच्छा है, ऐसा नहीं है प्रॉफिट नहीं है, but depend upon the startup, where you start, how much knowledge you have, and how much what kind of product you use. Basically, people sometimes ask that what is the difference between you and the bakeries running on the market. So the main thing is that we use quality product. So we 100% give guarantee to quality. Like for example, chocolates. You all know chocolates in the market, but half or even 80% people don't know that pure chocolate तो बहुत कम use करा जाता है. Normally जो use होता है वो compound use होता है. There's a lot of difference between compound and pure chocolate. People doesn't know. Even मैं अगर मेरे husband को कितनी बार मैंने taste कराया, they didn't find any difference in this.
Right.
So
when we use these products, we also don't know whether it is made up of actually real chocolate or compound. We cannot differentiate.
Yeah, by taste you cannot differentiate, but they have help. मतलब आप obviously बात है, देखिए अगर pure chocolate आप खा रहे हैं, because pure chocolate contain cocoa and compound contain vegetable oil. So there is a difference, and हाँ ये long term में थोड़ा health को affect करता है basically. और आप जितने भी home bakers हैं didn't use compound. Maybe some use, I don't know, but I'm talking about myself, so I didn't use.
Okay. That also like kind of customization is the main thing. Like you want to use what kind of product that can reduce the cost or increase the cost.
Yeah.
So people need to understand that as well. Like what kind of product they are taking in.
We have to teach our purpose that के हम क्या product use कर रहे हैं, हमें अपने customer को बताना पड़ता है. Even I'm taking the photographs of the brand which I'm using and share to my clients.
Okay.
It's also a way to convince their customer that why we are taking this amount for the cakes and all the things.
Because if you use pure chocolate, the cost will go high. If you use other products also of better quality, definitely it will increase the cost. That way. So if I talk about this further, like how a person can start home baking business in terms of like what all basic things or skills required for this business.
Basically, home baking requires a perfect knowledge of all the materials you are using, and I suggest that please take proper classes from which मतलब क्लासेस लेने से पहले आप सर्च करिए जिससे आप क्लास ले रहे हैं वो कितना उनके पास नॉलेज है. देयर आर मेनी होम बेकर्स दैट आर मतलब जो बहुत अच्छे हैं. मैं नहीं कहूंगी, आई एम आल्सो टेकिंग प्राइवेट क्लासेस. मैंने भी बहुत होम बेकर्स से ली है, तो वो बहुत अच्छी है. पहले आप सर्च करिए कि आप देखिए पैसा इन्वेस्ट करने से पहले आप सर्च करिए कि आप कहाँ से ले रहे हैं, बिकॉज कई बार ऐसा होता है किसी ने 50 केक बनाए एंड दे स्टार्ट टीचिंग पीपल. सो आपने वहां से ले तो लिया, बट यू डिडंट गेट मच नॉलेज. सो बहुत अच्छे होम बेकर्स हैं. मैं लोगों को बोलती हूँ दैट इफ यू वांट टू टेक माय सजेशन, माय हेल्प, आई विल ऑलवेज देयर. तो मैं आपको बोलूंगी कि अगर आप सीखे, आप देखिए डिप्लोमा कोर्स इन बेकिंग इज क्वाइट एक्सपेंसिव. इट्स वेरी expensive to did a baking diploma from every university. It is costly. So if you want to take private class, firstly search about the teacher कि उन्हें कितना नॉलेज है, कितना टाइम हो चुका है, हाउ मच टाइम, मतलब उन्हें कितना उन्होंने किया है, कितना उनके पास टाइम पे, जो सब चीजें आपको एक टाइम के बाद समझ में आ जाए. सो बेसिकली आपको थोड़ा नॉलेज होना चाहिए. बेसिकली 10-12 आइटम होते हैं जो कंपल्सरी है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल OTG हो गया, बेकिंग ट्रिम्स हो गए, ये सब चीजें आपको चाहिए ही चाहिए फॉर स्टार्टिंग. इवन इफ यू वांट टू स्टार्ट अप अ बिजनेस ऑफ चॉकलेट, तो चॉकलेट मोल्ड, चॉकलेट एसेंस, कलर्स, दीज आर द थिंग्स व्हिच यू रिक्वायर फर्स्ट. सो बेकिंग इंडस्ट्री में देखिए मेरे हिसाब से तो हर इंडस्ट्री में पहले आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट करना पड़ता है, बट इस इंडस्ट्री में आप इन्वेस्टमेंट पहले आपको करना पड़ता है. और आप स्टार्ट करिए अपने रिलेटिव से, आप बनाइए घर पे, ट्राई करिए. इफ यू फाइंड दैट इट इज ओके, तो अपने रिलेटिव्स को दिवाली पे, राखी पे गिफ्ट करिए. उनके फीडबैक लीजिए कि किस तरीके से उनको अच्छा लगा, कैसा लगा. देन यू स्टार्ट योर बिजनेस एंड दिस थिंग.
Correct, correct. So ideally, for a small business person, how much would tentative cost would be for them to start this kind of business?
Around, if I'm talking about the material, around 40-50,000. Or if
And
I'm talking about the class, depend upon the teacher from which you are taking. Sometime a class will be cost 30,000 for 3 days, and sometimes someone provide class for 5,000, 2,000.
depending
So
on
it
their
depend upon,
experience and expertise.
yeah.
Right. That can be an added expense which person could incur, but I would also suggest you do it from a renowned institution or a person
Yes.
who have great amount of experience in industry.
Yes.
Right. That will really help. So any tips you would like to add for people who are starting this kind of business?
टिप इज लाइक दैट कि देखिए थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. इट्स अ टाइम टेकिंग प्रोसेस. आप सोचिए मैंने आज बनाया और मेरे पास अगले दिन ही 10 ऑर्डर्स आ जाए, नॉट पॉसिबल. इट्स अ टाइम कंज्यूमिंग प्रोसेस बिकॉज देखिए खाना ऐसी चीज है जो लोगों को टाइम लगता है ट्रस्ट करने में.
True.
बिकॉज आप देखिए आपका ब्रांड ठीक है, मैं बनाती हूँ ठीक है, मुझे भी बहुत टाइम लगा. इट्स बीन 2 years एंड नाउ आई एम नॉट मैं अभी भी बोलती हूँ दैट इट्स माय स्टार्टअप. आई डिडंट से कि मैंने बहुत अचीव कर लिया. मैं अभी भी यही बोलती हूँ दैट इट्स माय स्टार्टअप. आई एम लर्निंग new things from Instagram, from other starters, from other baker also. I learn new things. Each wherever I go, I learn new things from a baker. If I find a co-baker from yesterday we attend a meeting. There was a baker who bake healthy cakes and all that things. So we talk regarding the things that how they bake and how I bake and what is the difference between their method and mine. So it's a learning process, and the main thing is that you need time. Be patient. Patience बहुत जरूरी है इस business में. वो तो high
Not in this, but it is required in every business.
Every business because nowadays the competition is very high each and every.
Correct.
आप देखिए soap making है, candle making है. There is lot of business you start from your home. It's not about home baking. You start soap making, you start candle making. There are lot of opportunities you want to do.
Correct. And all can be made, like all these small businesses from home can be started with a small investment. The only thing which you need to spend is your time, energy, your efforts, and you have to be patient for first 1 year at least.
Yeah.
To decent business. Great. That's really wonderful. So moving back to you again, if I ask you, are you an introvert or an extrovert kind of a person while meeting or facing your audience, and what are the pluses and minuses of the same?
I'm little bit introvert and sometimes I feel introvert because sometimes actually क्या है ना कि depend करता है आप किससे मिल रहे हैं. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो ठीक है आपने कुछ कहा तो didn't mind, and कुछ लोग होते हैं नहीं, आपको उनके सामने बहुत कैलकुलेटिव सोच समझ के बोलना पड़ता है.
Right.
तो डिपेंड अपॉन द थिंग्स. एंड इंट्रोवर्ट होने के देखिए बिजनेस में आप इंट्रोवर्ट हैं तो थोड़ा सा आपको डिफिकल्टी होगी बिकॉज इन एवरी बिजनेस यू हैव टू कन्विंस योर कस्टमर, यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट योर थिंग्स, यू क्लियर ऑल द थिंग्स ऑन माइंड. बिकॉज देखिए समटाइम जब मैंने बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया तो मैं ऑर्डर लेने पे ना मुझे थोड़ा अजीब लगता था मैं उनको बोलूँ कि आप एडवांस पे कर दीजिए. बिकॉज आई एम नॉट अ बिजनेस पर्सन. बिफोर दिस आई डू द जॉब एंड आई टेक द सैलरी एंड दैट्स इट फॉर मी. तो मुझे लगता था मैं कैसे लोगों को बोलूं कि आप इवन रिलेटिव्स से भी देखिए कभी कभी हम लेते हैं ऑर्डर्स आते हैं तो मुझे बड़ा अजीब लगता था दैट हाउ शुड आई से टू समवन कि आप इतना % एडवांस दे दीजिए. बट आई फेस एन इंसिडेंट जिसके अंदर मैंने पूरा तैयार कर दिया एंड द लास्ट मोमेंट द क्लाइंट डिक्लाइन द डिलीवरी. उन्होंने मना कर दिया कि नहीं हमारे साथ ऐसा ऐसा हो गया है कुछ, तो आप बिलीव ही नहीं हो पाएंगे. सो द लेसन है उस केस में क्या हुआ ना, द होल बर्डन इज ऑन मी बिकॉज ना तो ठीक है उनका रीजन भी जेन्युइन था, आई डिडंट से कि वो नहीं था, बट द थिंग इज के मुझे तो पूरी कॉस्ट मुझे भी लग गई. तो मैंने उस दिन से लेसन लिया कि नहीं बिफोर इतनी पेमेंट से मैं स्टार्ट नहीं करूंगी. आई एम नॉट रेडी एनी ऑर्डर बिफोर आई एक्सेप्ट दिस अमाउंट ऑफ पेमेंट.
करेक्ट, बिकॉज यू आल्सो नीड टू काइंड ऑफ हैव समथिंग इन एडवांस.
या बिकॉज वी एक्चुअली हमने पूरा मटेरियल लगा दिया बेसिक. देखिए वो और इवन डिजाइनर केक का थीम केक का में भी वो थीम किसी को नहीं चाहिए मेरे आने वाले क्लाइंट.
राइट.
और हम लोग प्रॉमिस क्या करते हैं और हमारा रहता ही है कि वी बेक फ्रेश, वी डिलीवर्ड फ्रेश. तो हम नहीं दे किसी और को भी हम वो नहीं दे सकते हैं. तो ये चीज मेरे लिए मुझे लगा कि हाँ मैंने पेमेंट ना लेके उस टाइम आई रियलाइज दैट आई मेड अ मिस्टेक. मैंने नहीं मांगा ठीक है, लेकिन आफ्टर दैट आई लर्न द लेसन और ठीक है मैं नहीं देखती हूँ कि कौन है. आई विल टेक द एडवांस पेमेंट एंड देन आई वर्क.
राइट. ओके, दैट सीम्स लाइक really wonderful. Like you need to create your processes first before getting into any kind of business or things. So that is really important. And as you mentioned, you are kind of introvert while facing your audience, but gradually you are getting into another side of it, like trying to be an extrovert, because in business when you are interacting with customers you have to be an extrovert. So that is a wonderful thing. So if I talk about the kind of support you got in your journey, who were the people supported you the most?
Support, basically the major person is my husband. He
Right.
supported me very much because, as I told earlier, that before starting a business you need investment.
Correct.
So yeah, he has a trust on me, so they invest. I did a diploma course in which the fees is very high, so I invest in that and invest in purchasing all the raw materials, all the ingredients, all the baking molds, and all the things which I require.
Correct.
So major support I got from my husband, and after my mother, she supported me that she take care of my son when I was not in at home or I was doing business. मतलब अभी जैसे मीटिंग्स वगैरह होती हैं कभी क्लाइंट्स के साथ में, या we have to deal, अभी we are planning also for the exhibitions.
Okay.
और मतलब so अब फ्यूचर में हम एग्जीबिशंस में भी अपना प्रोडक्ट सेल करना चाहते हैं, बट वी वांट टू इंक्रीज आवर कस्टमर, आवर क्लाइंट पेज, आवर रीच. सो उसके लिए मुझे होता है कि मेरे बेटे को कौन देखेगा, तो माय मदर ऑलवेज सपोर्ट मी फॉर दैट.
Right. So you get like good responses in these kind of events also.
Yeah, it's my starting actually. मैंने एक ही किया अभी एग्जीबिशन, और इट्स my second one is on the 6th of October.
Okay.
So
Great.
it's a new experience for us also.
Because for brand building you need to participate in multiple forums so that people can recognize your brand.
Actually the difficulty is that we start home baking, ना, so we मतलब हम इतना प्रमोट नहीं कर पाते, because if you have a bakery तो अब सब ओपन शॉप है आपके लिए.
Right.
लोग आते हैं, उन्हें डिजाइन भी दिखते हैं, मतलब सब दिखता है. हम लोगों को बस ये रहता है that हमें फोन पे ऑर्डर आता है, we will discuss the things, the flavors and all that things, designing and all that, फिर हम बनाते हैं और हम उनको डिलीवर करते हैं. So sometimes कस्टमर की रहती है कि हम लोग आपके प्रोडक्ट देख नहीं पाते कि आप क्या बनाते हैं, कैसे बनाते हैं. तो फिर for that we are putting our stall in the exhibition, so people should know at least that what we are baking.
Correct. So that is really a challenge for home bakers, because for brand building and promotions you need to like really figure out what can be a best strategy, because many things doesn't work as being a home baker, because you cannot display your product. That is a challenge.
Yes.
Right. So if I talk about your motivation and inspiration in life, how you get your motivation and inspiration from?
The first motivation is my dad. He is a very hardworking man. From my childhood, I saw that actually he is also a businessman. So मैंने उनसे ही सीखा है सब कुछ कि वो मैंने बचपन से उन्हें बहुत हार्ड वर्क करते हुए देखा है, and he never complained about it. Sometimes जैसे आपने कहा बिजनेस है, कभी-कभी होता है that कुछ नहीं आपको प्रॉफिट होता है और कभी-कभी आपको होता है, तो it depends. But हाँ, my dad is my hero. I motivate by himself. मतलब मैं उन्हें देख के ही मैं बड़ी हुई हूँ, और मेरे लिए he is the most hardworking man.
Wonderful.
So
that's really great. So now if I talk about your take on success, what do you think success is to you?
for me, success is something that gives you satisfaction. It's not about money, it's not about wealth, but if a small thing gives you satisfaction, that is success.
Correct.
Because I'm not earning too much, but I'm doing after doing baking or giving the smile which I saw on the face of my client, it is a success for me.
Great.
जब छोटे छोटे बच्चों के लिए मैं केक बनाती हूँ, स्पेशली द गर्ल्स, सो बड़े केक वो जब उनकी पिक्चर्स मेरे साथ क्लाइंट शेयर करते हैं, तो आई वाज फीलिंग वेरी हैप्पी दैट कि हाँ मेरे रीजन से मैंने केक जो बनाए हैं. अभी मैंने लास्ट कुछ टाइम पहले ही 1 ईयर फर्स्ट बर्थडे सेलिब्रेशन के एक बच्ची का केक बनाया, एंड शी वाज वेरी हैप्पी इन द पिक्चर्स के. उन्हें देख के मुझे एक अलग ही खुशी मिलती है. सो फॉर मी दैट इज सक्सेस. सक्सेस इज नॉट ऑल अबाउट मनी.
Correct. It's kind of a satisfaction which you get from your work. That is really more important.
Yeah.
So we are moving on to the last question. Any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
I just want to share that the first thing I said from my experience is that it's never late to start anything. You can start anything at any age, and never break back down. Start work hard, and you can do whatever you want to do if you had that spirit.
Correct.
So always dream big and do big.
Correct. That is the spirit to do anything in life. First thing is you need to broaden up your horizon, dream big. Then you really need to put all your efforts, like best of your effort to get there.
Yes.
That is really wonderful thing. So with this, I'd like to thank you for being here. You have shared so many wonderful insights about the home baking business, how people can start their home baking business, what are the requirements for that business, what is the minimum requirement in terms of cost, and how they can start making their business. So that was really wonderful, and I also really enjoyed the conversation and looking forward to hear from you soon again. Thank Thank you so much, Preeti,
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you.
And also, I will share your social media or website link so that people can be in touch with you, see your product, take your help, and probably order something from your business as well. So,
Thank
guys,
you.
don't forget to check that out too. Thank you so very much, everyone, for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you, and bye bye.